What's up, Trophy Hunter? There is a huge summer sale in the PSN store, and this sale is probably worth more than just one video. However, in this video I want to show you some great games with the new lowest price, so they were never cheaper before in the PSN store. Each game in this list is definitely worth a try, and like always I will show you the platinum difficulty and time for each game. The first game is already a big fish, the great RPG Metaphor. $28 instead of $70. The game is also cross-buy. The game also supports cross-save in both directions, PS5 to PS4 and PS4 to PS5, but the game does not support autopop. But it would be possible to make saves just before you earn trophies and then transfer the save to pop each trophy. Overall, it's a relatively easy platinum which just requires a lot of time. You need at least 2 playthroughs. The first playthrough must be done on story, which is basically very easy, and the second playthrough must be done on easy. Also keep in mind there are a handful of missable trophies, but it's not a big deal because you need 2 playthroughs anyway. Next, I can highly recommend the game Darwin's Paradox, which is a puzzle platformer. With $10 also the new lowest price, it's a relatively easy and quick platinum. Trophy wise a relatively straightforward one, complete the game, find all the collectibles and a bunch of miscellaneous trophies. Fortunately, no trophies in this game are missable because there is chapter select. Super fun platinum, definitely worth a try. If you need some assistance on collectibles or miscellaneous trophies, I have a guide available on my channel. Next 2 games on my list are 2 arcade racing bangers. The first one is Screamer, but keep in mind only the digital deluxe edition is on sale. The game is a futuristic arcade racing game mixed with combat and anime style. Trophy wise we have no missables and there are no multiplayer online trophies. The most challenging trophy in the game is beating the special boss, which requires some specific actions. For example, one requirement is you need to win every race on your first try. And the second arcade racing game is Tokyo Extreme Racer, also with the new lowest $30 instead of $50. First, there are no multiplayer trophies, but trophy wise this one is a bit of a grind, and there's one tricky, or let's say a little bit of an annoying trophy called Undefeated. Basically you need to beat 471 opponents without losing once. Well, it's highly recommended doing this trophy in New Game Plus and with backup saves. So it's definitely not an easy platinum, but a very great arcade racer. So enough with racing games. The banger game Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is right now on sale for $28, which is the new lowest price on PSN. Trophy wise basically everything can be done in a single playthrough, but keep in mind there are plenty of missables and they already released a bunch of DLCs with trophies. And unfortunately the DLCs are not free. Well, if you care about 100% completion, I recommend buy the Saga bundle, which is right now on sale for $40 instead of $100. So overall I would say absolutely amazing, great game. Trophy wise unfortunately a pain in the ass. If you're looking for a more quicker platinum and a more relaxing game, I can recommend Herdling. With $12 the new lowest price, in this game you guide a growing herd of mystical creatures through some levels and you need to solve puzzles. You can play through the entire game within 3 hours, but keep in mind there are missable trophies because there is no chapter select. If you need some assistance on some trophies, I have a full platinum walkthrough available on my channel. Next one is Borderlands 4 with the new lowest price, $35. I'm personally not the biggest Borderlands fan and most people are not really happy with the 4th game, but it's definitely far away from bad. However, trophy wise, basically there are 2 missable trophies in this game, but they can be done relatively quick on a new game after you have completed the entire game. Most of the trophies in this game can be done on the easiest difficulty. There's only one trophy which requires to play on a higher difficulty. Also keep in mind you can play the entire game online co-op with 4 players and you can also play split screen with 2 players. And no worries, there are no multiplayer online trophies. No sale video without the horror game Luto with the new lowest price, $11, is a pretty solid horror walking simulator. Trophy wise we have plenty of missables in this one. If you use a guide, you can get everything in a single playthrough within 3 hours. If you want to go in blind first, you probably will end up with roughly 6 hours till you unlock the platinum. I know we have plenty of horror games like this one in the PSN store, but believe me, this one is an exception. It's really worth a try. Next one are basically two games, the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster. The game is also cross-buy, so you get the PS4 and the PS5 version, but so far as I know, the game does not support cross-save. Trophy-wise, you basically need 2 playthroughs because you need to beat the first game and the second one, and both games must be completed on hard difficulty. And unfortunately, there are also a handful of missable trophies. But they also added a lot of stuff which makes the game experience a bit more comfortable for you, like auto battle and double speed mode. Next one is an easy, quick, great looking and very enjoyable easy platinum called Hoa. The game itself is a puzzle platformer and you can get it right now for less than $4, which is the new lowest price ever on PSN. Like I said before, this is a very easy and straightforward platinum, but keep an eye on the 4 missable trophies. There are already plenty of guides available for this game, and I think I also have a full platinum walkthrough available on my channel. And last but not least guys, I have 2 absolutely bangers for you guys. The first one is Dragonkin. New lowest price $26. The game is an action RPG with a dark fantasy setting. There are 4 playable characters. There's also a pet for your character, and there's also some city building where you can upgrade your entire city to get stronger. Pretty unique and fun action RPG worth every cent. The game offers also a multiplayer mode, but there are no multiplayer trophies. Unfortunately, there are no missable trophies, but keep in mind there are some difficult related trophies. If you're already tired of Diablo, I can highly recommend this game. And last but not least, one of my favorite turn-based RPGs right now, Whale of the Witch, only $15, new lowest price. The game combines turn-based RPG with roguelite elements. The game requires multiple playthroughs, but one playthrough is around 2 hours. 99% of the trophies can be done on easy, but there is one trophy which requires some skill, luck, and can't be done on easy because it requires to complete an expedition on trial level ultimate, which basically means you personally have some debuffs and all the enemies got a lot of damage buffs. However, if you're into turn-based RPGs, you need to give this game a try. And that's it guys, all those games are worth playing, and keep in mind they are right now on the new lowest in the PSN store. Hope you found this video useful, thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.